and see you there. Do you want to hear about my book? Come with me!
So my book is The Shack by W.M. Paul Young. It's a book about a guy named Mac, who previously, before the book started, his daughter Missy was abducted by this serial abductor called the Ladybug Abductor, and it was pretty traumatizing, obviously. And one day Mac gets a letter from didn't have any names, didn't have any postage, so he doesn't know how it got into his mailbox, saying something about the shack, and he thought it was a cruel joke. But his family, his wife and his kids, went out of town, which prompted him to go to the shack just to see what was up. He once he got there, he was lying in the blood of his daughter because she was stabbed there, and he was awoken by 3 people. One claimed to be Papa, which was what Mac's mother called or referred to as God. So there was Papa, there was someone who said they were Jesus, and someone who said they were an Indian princess that his daughter believed in. And the 3 characters told him why his daughter was killed, what happened to her, that she wasn't alone, just gave him insight on to make him feel better. He also was shown Jesus' point of view and God's point of view, and Mac then said, "Can I go to hell to so my kids don't have to?" And they told him that he didn't want that. I don't want to really tell you what happened last because it will spoil it, but just know in the end it's resolved and everything is fine and he learns how to forgive, so it has a really good ending. And I think you guys would like to read this book because no matter where you stand on religious beliefs, it can give you a lesson or two on how to approach people and how to forgive and but never forget, and how people act as characters and how you can see them as a character. That's also pretty much what I took away. It was talking about how my favorite quote is I'll read it to you real quick. The quote reads, "Forgiveness is not about forgetting. It's about letting go of another person's throat. Forgiveness does not create a relationship. Unless people speak the truth about what they have done and change their mind and behavior, a relationship of trust is not possible. When you forgive someone, you certainly release them from judgment, but without true change, no real relationship can be established. Forgiveness is in no way requires that you trust the one you forgive. But should they finally confess and repent, you will discover a miracle in your own heart that allows you to reach out and begin to build between you a bridge of forgiveness. Forgiveness does not excuse anything. You may have to declare your forgiveness 100 times, the first day and the second day, but the third day will be less than each day after, until one day you will realize that you've forgiven completely, and then one day you will pray for his wholeness." That quote pretty much describes what I took from the book. If someone does something bad to you, you don't have to mourn on that forever. You can just forgive them, but just know that it happened. So you don't have to trust them, you don't have to be their friend, but you don't just judge them forever based on that instance. So one of the things that are part of the criteria sheet is practice as a parent because presenters are making eye contact with audience, and this is a voice recording, so I'm just going to be probably editing an eye in right now. So this is some eye contact. This is prepared, so you can just check that off. And thank you. You can clap now.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly